Lesson 43, absolute value equations, example 2. We have to solve the absolute value of 3x plus 1 equals the absolute value of x minus 2. Now what I'll do here, I'll remove the absolute value signs and take the positive cases for both first. So I'll write that as 3x plus 1 equals x minus 2. And then I'll remove the absolute value, take the positive case on this side, and the negative on the right-hand side. So I get 3x plus 1 equals minus bracket x minus 2. Now in this particular example, that's the only two cases we need to concern ourselves with, because we take the two negatives, well, that's the same as the two positives. And I've had a negative on this side and a positive on this side, that's the same as that one. Right, so solve these. Subtracting x from both sides, we get 2x plus 1 equals negative 2. Now subtract 1, 2x equals minus 3, and then divide by 2, x equals minus 3 on 2. Removing the brackets on the right hand side, we get minus x plus 2. Now add x to both sides. 4x plus 1 is equal to 2. Subtract 1 from both sides. 4x equals 1. X equals 1/4. Now what we should do is then test these. So if I substitute minus 3 on 2 in this one, the left hand side becomes, putting minus 3 on 2 into there, we're going to get minus 3.5, which is 3.5. And the right hand side, we're putting minus 1/2 in there. Again, you get minus 3.5, and the absolute value of minus 3.5 is 3.5. So right hand side equals left hand side. Therefore, x equals minus 3 on 2 is a solution. Alright, now testing the other one. Okay, left hand side here, putting in the quarter there, you get 3 times a quarter plus 1 is 1 3/4. 1 3/4, which is 1 3/4. The right hand side equals, now that's going to be a quarter minus 2, which is minus 1 3/4, but it's the absolute value, so it's 1 3/4 equals the left hand side. Therefore, x equals quarter is a solution. So we have two solutions for this absolute value equation. Now we have to solve the absolute value of x plus 1 minus the absolute value of x plus 3 equals 1. And this is a much more involved one to do. So we'll look at the positive cases first. Something rather interesting comes out of this. So removing the absolute value signs, we get x plus 1 minus, this will be x plus 3 equals 1. This becomes x plus 1 minus x minus 3 equals 1. These go out and we get minus 2 equals 1. So clearly this is not, we'll get no solution out of this one. Take the two negatives, so this will be minus x plus 1. This changes to a plus x plus 3 equals 1. We get minus x minus 1 plus x plus 3, and a similar thing happens. The x's go out, and we get 2 equals 1. So this clearly is not valid. Right. So let's moving on. We'll take this one positive and this one negative. So it becomes x plus 1. That'll change to a plus x plus 3 equals 1. And that gives me 2x plus 4 equals 1. 2x equals minus 3. X equals minus 1.5. Alright, so we get a solution out of that one. We need to check it though. Now let's take the case. See, it's different to the other one, because you'll get a different answer. So I'll make this one, this time this one's going to be negative and that one positive, so we'll have negative x plus 1 minus x plus 3 equals 1. So that's minus x minus 1 minus x minus 3 equals 1. Minus 2x minus 4 equals 1. Minus 2x is equal to, this will change to 5. And now this one's going to be x equals minus 2.5. Right, now we need to check these solutions. Let's try the minus 1.5. Now we put minus 1.5 back in here. Okay, the left hand side equals minus 1.5 in there, plus 1 is minus 1/2, so that's 1/2. Minus, putting a minus 1.5 in there, it becomes 1.5, so that's minus 1.5. But that'll give us negative 1, which is not equal to the right hand side. So this won't be a solution. Trying this one here, the left hand side is equal to putting minus 2.5 into there, and adding 1 becomes minus 1.5, so that's 1.5. Minus, now putting minus 2.5 in there and adding 3 to it gives you minus 1/2, which is 1/2, but you're taking it away. So that's 1/2. So that's 1, which equals the right hand side. So there's only one solution here. So x equals minus 2.5 is the only solution. Now this demonstrates how important it is with absolute values to always check your solutions. You really must do this. It's very, very important.